Nope. No. No. Dang it! Today we're going to solve all of my storage problems. And this time it's going to be the storage room of my dreams. Welcome in everybody, I'm Peach Elixir and this is Grovecraft SMP. So last episode we had focused on just setting up the initial structure inside here so that we can really get into the decorating and whatnot. But my main concern right now is this grouping of shulker boxes. They seem to keep multiplying. It's becoming a problem. So storage I think is going to be the thing that we're going to be focusing in on. But first, we have to deal with something. So this is what we've got to deal with. Citation pop-up shop has to go, replaced with a full shop. So this is our honeycomb shop. It's been fueling everybody for their different needs. Although honey bottles haven't really been sold all that much. So this is what we're going to get to first. But there is a material that I want. So last episode we had gone and discovered there's some calcite veins near my industrial district. So that's where we're going to go to next. I want to get those blocks. Maybe we can utilize them in this build. Right over there is where we're going to be headed. And we're just going to mine up some of this calcite. About a shulker box worth, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and mine all of this, or as much as possible anyways. And I'll see you guys back at the shopping district. All right, we are back in the shopping district and I've got to tear it down. I think this spot is still going to work. We might just have to peel some of this back of the terrain, but that's okay. We can work with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started, jump right into it. We have other stuff to get to. So I think this one is going to be done in a time lapse. So let's go. Hi, stink butt. What am I doing here? What is going on? So she's done. Let me get into free cam real quick. So very heavy on the white, but I really wanted the yellow to pop of the honey blocks and the honeycomb blocks. I think it's really cute. It's kind of my first time really playing around with using these blocks as building blocks. But I think it turned out really, really cute. Inside is just our typical setup where it's just a whole bunch of barrels. So I do need to stock this up. I also have a bunch of glass bottles. So let's just go back over to our farm and see what we have to stock this place up. This has got to start snipping, so we'll let that be. But let's start moving these guys over. Alrighty, I think that this is the last of what I have. There we go. Okay, and then the bottles are 1 stack per diamond. Don't have too many of these. I don't have a whole lot of these guys because I used a lot of my store to do the decorating, but that's okay. We will just AFK at our farm overnight. There we go. So yeah, she's all done. Oh, wait, hold on. Not quite done yet. Thank goodness we can use the stone cutter for this now. All right, now we're done. Nice and cozy and all in compliance with the Shopping District Overlord. And she looks cute. Got to use some blocks that I don't ever build with. I think I might use this kind of like white and orangey. Yeah, orange again. I think it will be a cool color combination to have kind of in my back pocket. But yeah, I am in love. She is cute. So we are back at base. And I did want to get started on doing the decorations, making this place functional, but it's kind of hard to do that without having all of my supplies, all my stuff here in this building. So I think the storage room is what we're going to be working on today. And I know the perfect spot for it. So it's going to go here in the belly of Mama Turtle somehow. I need to drag this into creative just to figure out the layout, but we'll do the bulk of the design work together. So let me get the structure in first. Alrighty, so I've got my platform that I can start working off of. This is where our storage room is gonna go. It also includes an entranceway on the side. We'll make this look pretty eventually, but it's a nice access point as well from the outside. And she goes up. And this is going to be the storage room. So there's a few things. I want to use the Copper Golem sorting system. I want to give it a try. The storage room is also going to feature another super smelter that's going to be a little bit bigger. Right now, the one in the lighthouse is only about 7 wide. I think we're going to go to about 12-ish. And then also the storage room is going to wrap all the way around. And the starting point is going to be here where a shulker unloader that will then feed into the system. That's the idea anyways. We'll see how well it works out. So 3x3, then we'll have the Copper Golem kind of resting here. They'll be able to reach every single one in their little section. Then essentially it will go something like this. And then like this. Yes, because this is going to be the tail end. So items are going to be coming around this way. So that means there will be this, which will then feed into the next row. And it's essentially, this is the setup. So items are coming all the way around. They will get fed into this one, which the Copper Golem can pick out of. If he sees any of the ones, any of the items that are in here, they will go here. If not, it will go into this guy here and then carry all the way around. It's just it's a tileable section going all the way around. So I have a few components that I need to put in, but I think that this is going to work really well. I haven't used the Copper Golems, so their little noises will also add some ambiance to around here as well. So I'm going to go ahead, put these all these modules in, and we'll get right into the decorating. Welcome back, guys. So I have just finished putting in all of I guess the skeleton of the storage room. So all of our dudes are in. Everybody's all linked up. Apparently composters help with the lag of hoppers because they can't check, or like there's some kind of like lag thing for these. So I'm cosplaying as a redstoner, okay? Leave me alone. And then this is the shulker box unloader. I'll put the tutorial that I used in the description. But essentially, you put full shulker boxes in here. It gets fed in through the system. The dispenser then drops it, and it will slowly unload and feed into the system, which goes all the way around. We'll see. I don't suspect that this will be all that quick, to be perfectly honest. I think it will be a very slow process. So I think we will just need to be kind of strategic in how we lay out our boxes. Things like wood should be here, then stone of some sort, and so on and so forth. So the more used stuff gets dumped in first, and then the rest can cycle through as I don't need as much. But we'll figure out the layout later. We need to figure out how this place is going to look, because she do be bare, and I do want to tie up from the top where we have a lot of quartz and the prismarine. I want to bring that down here still, kind of given the fact that this was a large cave. So that is the general goal. So I definitely want to keep some of the particularly the ceiling, given that sense of you're underground. So we are going to try and maintain that as much as possible while still bringing in the quartz and the prismarine and really tying the top and the bottom together. So easy first, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put pillars. I did a bunch of trading, so we have a bunch of quartz that I can use, but I think I'm just gonna start with kind of bringing the pillars all the way to the top. I think we're gonna start there and then work from that, I think. So we've got the pillars in, which is already kind of adding some structure around here. Now, I really want to solve for our light issue because I don't want to have a bunch of torches hanging around, obviously, but I don't want to add as many lanterns as I typically do. I want to leave this space pretty clean-ish. What are we gonna do? I definitely want to use sea lanterns because I haven't used a whole lot of them, but it will bring in that turquoise from up top. So what I'm kind of thinking, and it's totally fine that I didn't think of this earlier, but I'm thinking we just, nope, add that. We might go in the back and add it just so that it's the in-between cracks. Not crap, so you can't see them, but I think that that's gonna add nice light. It'll also kind of almost backlight the chests themselves, which is kind of cool. So gotta go around and do this now. Essentially, wherever I used to use glowstone is where the sea lanterns are gonna go. And the whole point of this build is to work outside of my comfort zone. Use stuff that I don't typically use. Okay, so we got these guys in. Let's focus on the pillars themselves, figure out what we're gonna do. Do we want to do something like this? We'll have to figure out something for this corner. And then that. This does look sharp. It also kind of falls in line with what we did top side. I feel like this is going to get buried, so I'm not going to worry about the top of the pillars. I think that this will work fine for the base, just to give them some heft. I do want to try and connect these pillars, kind of like, let's get into free cam, the soft arches from top side, maybe? Let's give it a try. Let's start here, go in a soft elevation, maybe? So that could be one arch. It may not go up enough. Let's try it on the next one. Okay, so let's just go up immediately. I think we need to go up one. Okay, let's try this one more time. But I think that this is closer to what I wanted. It's a little bit taller than this one, but I think it will do, actually. All right. I'm going to go ahead and replicate this on the other 1, 2, 3, 4 pillars. So we've got our arches in. Now, something that I am having problems with is the ceiling. The ceiling is conflicting, or there's a lot of white happening in a lot of different angles. I think what I'm going to do really quickly is just cover everything with moss, give it that cave vibe. So essentially everything that is white and non-moss or non-stone block will get covered up with moss and leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's going to take me it's going to take me a while. So I'll be right back, but give me a few minutes and we'll get the ceiling covered, and then we'll get a better sense of how the pillars and how the arches are really kind of looking without having all the white on the ceiling really kind of distracting us. Alrighty, so I've put in all of the moss. It is helping it was looking a little busy with all the white, but now we can kind of clearly see all of our arches. It is pretty dark up top, so we will need to think of lighting and what we're gonna do there. I'm thinking a bunch of like floating candles, just kind of giving it that enchanted, whimsy kind of look. But for right now, ceiling looks great. Loving the arches. I want to bring my focus back to each kind of pillar and what we want to do. So I do have a few options. Now what I could always do, we're just going to use this one section as an example, I guess. I think what I could actually do is do something kind of alternate. So one section can have this, we'll put some kind of nice background on it, but what kind of backing do we want? Do I want to use maybe birch? I don't know who has taken over my body, but the reliance on birch lately is concerning. I don't know how to feel. And then if we were to boop. Okay, so then if we kind of do, that looks cute. So if we're alternating, then the next one can be some sort of storage. What kind of backing do I want on it though? Wait, how much dark prismarine do I have left? I know it's not a lot. My dark prismarine. I don't have a lot. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we are gonna have to be stingy with this stuff. Okay, back, I do know I want to have some kind of nice, cool accent wall. So I'm just gonna bring this all the way up to the top. Figure out how we want to frame that nicely. Okay, I think I am gonna do this. So essentially dark prismarine, and then we're gonna do this here and here, and then we're gonna start alternating. So then storage, glowberries, storage, glowberries, storage, all the way around. Okay, I'm gonna go in and just put in all of these panels on the top, and then we'll figure out what we want to do in terms of putting decorations up in those little rafters. Let's go ahead and do that then. Welcome back, guys. We did all the decorating, so we've got kind of making it feel like a little bit like an attic. She looks cute. I like it. I also put on all of the item frames in preparation. Starting to come together, guys. It's starting to come together. Next thing, I want to figure out what we're going to do here on our accent wall. As well, I want to seal this off somehow, so we're going to have to figure this out. Let's start with the easy one. Do I have any pale oak? Oh, I don't know how people live out of shulker boxes. Kind of creates a softer arch, I guess. That's not terrible. Now, how am I going to handle this transition? Because I don't like how this looks. So if we were to just seal it up like this, might be a nice, easy solution. That might work. Now, what are we going to put in the middle here? Maybe I can put a nice shelf of some sort, and then I can put some items here, maybe. It would be nice if I could put something here. So what if I were to put kind of a shelf here? That way we get that. Let's figure out this top section, then we can figure out what we're gonna do here. I know I had armor stands. Could I tell you where I put them? There they are. Let's use, there we go, get rid of the base plate. Excellent. So we'll get some armor for that, plus maybe a mace. I need to get a mace. Maybe we'll go get one. Try to anyways. I can't wait to stop living out of shulker boxes. I can't wait for it. I am so over it. I was over it about 2 videos ago. Where is all my crap? And now I've forgotten what I'm going for. This is annoying. Oh, wait. Spyglass. Hold on. Spyglass is something. My brain's catching up to what we have available to us. Give me a second. Okay. That looks cool. I like that. Let's go. I think I know what will work there. Basti and his massive server killer should offer... let's see. I just need the 2, so we're not going to take more than we need. Let's head back.
Oh.
Hi. Bye.
What are you doing, Peach?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Doing?
Nothing at all.
Get out of there. I'm watching, Peach.
Okay. I like this back wall. She do be looking cute. Okay, so I like this back wall. It's nice and cute. Really leaning into the copper, which I guess is in theme with the copper golems that we have. Yeah, just a couple of drops late am I leaning into the different updates. Okay, so this guy's done here. I like water. I like how this is looking. I like how the rest of the storage system is looking. Now, what I'm thinking about for here, essentially a complementary wall to this, where it's just dark prismarine in behind everything. So I've gone in and put in the dark prismarine, which just, I love this block. I wish I could use it more. So we've got our walls in, we've got our super smelter kind of up and running, although I think I might, hold on. Change of mind is happening. Oh, please don't break anything. There, that balances it out just a little bit more. Okay, cool. So the super smelter is here. This is the input for any fuel. This is where you put anything that needs to be smelted in, and it does the thing. We'll establish proper area for lava harvesting after. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen after. This looks pretty good. I just want to spruce it up with some more decorating, more like this, more in that theme. I really do love how this is shaping up. We also have the floor to change out, but these are kind of small details that I think I'm gonna do in a time lapse. We're just gonna wrap up the rest of this build, just adding a few more extra decorations around, really kind of cozying up this area. I think I am just gonna go ahead and jump right into kind of polishing off this build. I think that's what we're going to be doing now. Let's get to it. All right, welcome back, everybody. So she is all done. We've got the floor in, using a block that I haven't used before, which is just a mushroom stem. I think it looked really cute. It's still kind of like a white-ish while still being just breaking up some of the bright white that we have going on with the quartz and the pale. Oh, but I love this. This is so cool, and it's almost, dare I say, just maybe the storage room of my dreams. Maybe, perhaps. Yeah, I just like, this is so spacious. The shulker box unloader is here. I still have to do all of my material. So essentially what I'm gonna have to do kind of next, and probably off camera, is slowly make one of every item and kind of find a spot for it in here. So then I can finally start unloading all of these shulker boxes and move over from the lighthouse into here. But I adore this. This is so freaking cool. I am so happy with how this turned out. One small little detail that I need to get though, I have a few signs to indicate to myself what goes where and what's for what. I find that it just doesn't quite stand out as much as it should. So we're gonna go to our little cave. Oh, and it is nighttime. Do I have a bed? We are not dealing with this. We are not dealing with extra drown. Not tonight. No, thank you. Where do we go down? Where is the down? Because there is a nice little cave that Basti found for us that gives us some glow squids. Just need... There you are. Hello, everybody. Come here. Come here. As long as no tridents happen, we're good. Hit just because I can. Come here, you. And one more just for good measure. Nope, wait, I lifted it. Boom. Okay, good. Oh, I even got a head, a glow squid head. Heck yes. Maybe the glow squid head can go here. Beautiful. All right, you get lit. You get lit. And you two get lit. Perfect. All right. Miranda and Pris are calling me over, so let's go check out and see what they're up to. Hi.
Hi, Paige.
Ooh, these are
I
gorgeous.
built trees.
They're gorgeous, girl.
Thank you.
I like how you got like the droopy, like the kind of, was it fir trees?
It's so good.
It is so good. And then even like the base of them, how you chunked them up. Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Might have
Oh my
to
God.
steal some ideas.
Oh my God.
I feel like poker today.
Yay, I'm so glad.
Didn't take anything.
I was building them and I'm like, I think they're really good.
No,
But-
they're beautiful.
I needed some other opinions that weren't my own. I've been very alone this episode. I was telling Pris, I have no social interaction the entire 20 minutes.
Yeah, same. I've been busy setting up my storage room. That's the word.
Mm.
Yeah, so I feel you. No, it's beautiful. Well done.
Chop down an entire. I started literally. If you fly over the mountain, you'll see. I just went over there and I started shearing all the trees. There's just like giant posts. There's a tree and used to have leaves.
Oh, see, now I gotta go see that. Yeah, you're. Oh, that's funny.
Just a naked forest over here.
Yep.
I'm just hoping no one goes this far in ever.
I think you're pretty safe. I think we are just about done for today's episode. Running out of a little bit of time, but we do have one thing that I do want to do before we close this episode out. I got another name suggestion from the comments for one of our parrots. All right, and this one's specific for our little blue guy, girl. Smurfette is the name. So keep the names coming in the comments. We'll have to go hunting for more parrots. The more the merrier, guys. Keep them coming. So between doing the honey shop, which looks fantastic, I'm also using a block that I never really play with, which is the honeycomb and the honey blocks. I love how this turned out. And then also how our... Ooh, can I get in? This is such a nice and easy access. And then our storage room. Hey, this turned out probably better than I could have expected. This is so spacious, so lovely and cute and very cave feeling. It's a nice extension of what we've done up top, just tying the themes together. So next episode, we'll definitely be doing some decorating on this top side, and also off stream, I'll get our storage room fully situated and laid out properly. But the look, the vibes are immaculate, and I am enjoying all of this. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.